All right, guys, so today I'm doing an overnight wear review on the Tena Comfort Night Super absorbent pads. There's 30 in a pack. There's the absorbency level, apparently. And if you're looking for this exact product, it is 62630. Now, I'm curious to see if I'm going to get a restricted video here because, or what other people would call as demonetized, but I don't make any money off YouTube. I choose not to. That's why there's no commercials on my videos, guys. So that benefit is to you. I got a day job. I don't need any extra money. So it is what it is. Now, the reason I don't think I should get restricted is because I'm wearing boxer shorts and you can't even see any absorbent products here. I am wearing it, but not that you can see. And it seems like a lot of women get away with wearing like panty thongs. They do the panty thong try on. I've seen a couple of those videos. And like very revealing swimsuit bottoms, stuff like that. And it just seems kind of like, it's definitely not sexist, but it is biased against diapers for sure. So you're allowed to show a lot of skin, your butt crack and everything like that, but you can't show a diaper, even if it's dry. I don't know. Seems strange to me. I know that's why a lot of the people that put out videos have moved to other platforms. But anyways, back to what I'm talking about. So I wore these overnight. And I'll take a look at a pad out of the bag so you can see exactly what I'm talking about here. You can't see it under my boxer shorts. So this what it looks like. It is an absorbent pad, an oversized absorbent pad. It is fairly thin actually. And it has this medical print on the outside. It says Night Super. So if there's a stack of these things, you don't have to bag, you'll know exactly what they are. There is a sticky adhesive at the front to secure it to your underwear. And there is a sticky adhesive at the back as well. Directional arrows telling you which way is the front, which is the back, so that's nice. And at the front, it is different than at the back. It's got a little bit of an hourglass bump out here, but it's got a bigger hourglass bump out at the back, as well as this interesting little tail, possibly to help prevent leakage out the back. It also has a sort of a, I guess you could call it a dual leg gather, kind of, maybe, maybe not. So it's got this inner leg guard here, and then sort of an outer one, but the outer one has no elastication, so beware of that. Now, I did try using the Tena pad and pant system, so this would be the Tena pad here. And I tried the pants that go with the pad, sorry. And they were super loose and super saggy, so I decided to try this Lululemon boxer short. And this is the size small by Lululemon, the smallest that they make. And honestly, I still find that the pad is extremely, extremely saggy. Like, these are definitely not good for keeping them up. Another problem with wearing boxer short and the pad and pant system, those pants are they're built exactly like this, maybe a little bit less of a leg here. But something that I'm finding, that even though the pad hasn't reached capacity, like there's still some dryness on the front, and there's still quite a bit of dryness up on the back. Now I did wet them twice overnight, but after the second wetting, I did notice, and it didn't leak into it right away, but right here, it's seeped. So I think what happened is like this material kind of got tucked in here and it absorbed a little bit of what the pad was holding in, possibly. But I almost wonder now if a very tight fitting underwear would almost make more sense than to wear these boxer shorts. And yeah, I'm almost wondering if like a panty would be better, like a female panty would be better, just the way they're built. Like they're cut a little bit more lean in the front area and between the legs. Whereas a guy's underwear, oh, I do have one here. I do have a men's underwear to show you. Whereas men's underwear, there seems to be an excess of material up front. And that seems to be kind of like what the problem is, excess of material contacting the leg gather, and it just seeps over. So I almost wonder if like a female panty would be best, even if you're a guy. if you could get something that kind of, it won't fit you without the pad, but if you could put it over the pad, you know, the pad kind of cuffs in your jewels there. So that might be an option, and I've done that before, and that seems to work best. These are not, you know, you could use a guy's underwear just the way the guy's underwear they're cut, that excess material. I did find leakage in this area, the frontal area as well. As far as absorbency, like I think if you could get them to not sag and you could eliminate material on the side, on the fronts, I think it would be a really good product for someone looking, you know, like light to moderate, more so moderate absorbency. They're not going to handle like super heavy wetting, but if you're looking for something that you want to wear with your underwear that's comfortable to you, or a boxer that actually holds them up, I think this is a fantastic option. You know, it provides a lot of coverage. It can handle, you know, 1 large wetting or 2 medium wettings, 3 smaller wettings, something like that. It can definitely help to keep your bed dry, or you know, you could use these on a road trip or something like that, just as an emergency pad. If you don't feel like pulling up underwear and taking pull-ups off, because every time if you're on a road trip or if you're in public with pull-up underwear, you're gonna have to take your pants off every single time, and that just kind of sucks. So with this, it's not a full-on diaper. You don't have to worry about tapes. Maybe you have limited dexterity. If you have a disease or something that prevents you from moving your fingers and articulating them, you could just pull your underwear down when you're in a public bathroom, slip these in from the front or back, however you feel comfortable doing it, and then just pull your pants back up. Of course, you just want to make sure that your leg gathers are tucked in really good. These are a little bit more difficult to get positioned in between your legs than an adult diaper, as you can see here, because the pad wasn't held up in place. The leg gathers kind of dropped, the whole pad dropped, leg gathers probably folded out, and that's how my pant leg made contact with it here. Also, I would say if you're wearing some tight leggings or skinny jeans or something like that, this boxer system might work a little better, because those tight fitting pants would kind of like keep this pad up a little better. And especially once you wet in the pad, it's going to sag even more so. And odor wise, I do smell quite a bit of urine, so I don't think the odor protection is very good in these, but at least it does provide some absorbent protection. You can see that I was sleeping on my back mostly last night, and there is no wetness on the back, so they are, you know, good for overnight wear as long as you don't happen to wet too much. And there's a good look at the bag. And if you want to read the details on the back, you can go ahead and pause the video. I won't make the video too long for you here. It's rolling up on 9 minutes, so there you go. Pause and zoom in if you want to check that out. And there's the front. They're not the greatest thing in the world. They're not the worst thing in the world. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments down below. I'll be happy to answer. So that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching, you guys. Later on.